Okay. I didn't knew that Bekanas Maharaj and Tridandi Maharaj and many seniors like Mahabudhi Prabhu and many others are there. And now I'm feeling nervous. I can't speak. Now I'm feeling nervous. Anyway, uh, so we are on the Braj Mandal Parikrama and Pujapad Shudaveti Maharaj took us to Dhir Samir. And from there, now we are walking towards Vamsivata, the very dearest place of Shila Gurudev. So while we're walking, we're singing. And be careful of your glasses because there's so many monkeys there. Because we have to, visualize practically every scenario of Vrindavan. Jai Jai Radha Raman Hari Bol. 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 Okay, we arrived. Vamshivat ki Jai. Om Ajnanatimirandasya Jnananjan-shalakaya Chakshuramritam Yena Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha. Guruve Gaurachandraya Radhikaye Stadalaye Krishnaya Krishna Bhaktaya Tadbhaktaya Namo Namah. Shrimad Rasa Rasarambi Vamshivata Tata Sthita Karshan Venu Sanir Gopi Gopinatha Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shiva Sari Gaur Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare. My humble obeisances to my Diksha Gurudev Nitla Vishnu Vishnu Parastota Shad Shri Srimad Bhakti Pramod Puri Goswami Maharaj, and similarly to my Shiksha Gurudevs Nitla Vishnu Vishnupad Bhakti Vedanta Narayan Goswami Maharaj and Nitla Vishnu Vishnupad Bhakti Vigyan Bharti Goswami Maharaj. My innumerable Dandavat Pranams to Srila Bhakti Siddhant Saraswati Thakur Prabhupada and all his prominent associates, Shri Srimad Bhakti Raksha Sridhar Goswami Maharaj, Shri Srimad Bhakti Dayit Madhav Goswami Maharaj, and Shri Srimad Bhakti Vedanta Swami Maharaj Srila Prabhupada, to Sachinandan Gaur Hari and all his associates, to Shri Radha Gopinath Ji, and all the Parikars, all the gopis at this divine spot, Shivam Shivat, and to my seniors, Tridandi Sannyasis, and other Vaishnav and Vaishnavis. Hare Krishna. Under guidance of Srila Gurudev, by performing this Vrajmandal Parikrama online, digitally, we arrived Vamshivat, a beautiful place. Gurudev used to be so delighted when he come at Vamshivat, and sometimes he used to look his beautiful face, and there was a mild smile of his indicating something very special there. Because Srila Gurudev described this is the aim and object of Gaudiya Vaishnavas, which Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur inspired us through his bhajans. Lalita Sakhira Ayogya Kinkari Vinod Harishe Pai. I am the unqualified maid servant of Lalita Sakhi. Oh, Lalita Sakhi, please give me entrance into this Rasa Lila. We were just hearing from Pujapati Randi Maharaj the glories of Kopeshwar Mahadev, who's protecting, guardian of this Rasa Sthali. But even Krishna and Gopis, they put Kopeshwar Mahadev outside the gate. You stay outside, you guard this, and you can give us gate pass. So even Gopeshwar Mahadev, he's not into Ras Leela. But with this mercy, one can get into Ras Leela. So in other words, he's giving a gate pass. Okay, here it is. Now you can go enter with your qualification. But who can participate in this Ras Leela? Not Sambho Vichamai. Not Samandanuga, not only Kamanuga, but only Tattva Bhav Ichamai. Those who have taken shelter with one aim and object, to be the maid servant of Shri Radharani. Only they can enter in Raslila. As Shrutis, Vayam Apite Sama Sadrish Angrish Roj Sudaya. 10th Canto Bhagavatam, Shrutis praying, oh, we also want to serve Shri Krishna, but under the guidance and with the same pattern, the style of Braj Gopis. So Shrutis got enter, Devis got entrance in Raslila. So this is clear. Even Lakshmi, she can't do this. She's performing austerities. Unless one take word from the womb of the Gopi. Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur clearly describing in Bhajan Rasa. Clearly. Radhika Anuchari Bhutva Parke Rase Sada Radha Krishna Vilaseshu Paricharjam Karumyaham. Only with Parikya Bhav, Paramar mood, and with that Gopi Bhav, not only just Gopi form, but Gopi Bhav is there. This is what a clear message to everyone. Not only just Gopi Deha, but Gopi Bhav has to be there. Mahadev got Gopi Deha, but not the Gopi Bhav. So with his mercy, with his due mercy, we can get entrance into Raslila. We need his mercy. Shri Raghunath Das Goswami praying yeah, to the mercy of Gopeshwar Mahadev. But unless one comes to the Tatta Bhavichamai, with this mood of uh, being the maid servant of Shri Radharani, one cannot enter into Raslila. That's the highest goal of Gaudiya Vaishnavas. So, from where to begin? Raslila is very elaborate. I cannot finish in, I'm not qualified to even speak and cannot finish in 1 hour. But just a little um, spots from Rasa Lila, the important factors. Shrimad Bhagavatam, which has 10 symptoms, Sarg, Visarg, Sthanam, Poshnam, Puti, Manvantar, Ish, Anukatha, Nirod, Mukti, Ashraya. Amongst the 10 symptoms, the 10th one is Ashraya. That means the 10th canto is the Ashraya of the all other 9 cantos or other cantos. And the 10th canto, the essence of the 10th canto is the Rasa Lila, which took place here at Vamsivata, Nishamya Geetam, when Krishna played on his flute. So Shukdev Goswami, who is Tadatme with the mood of Shri Radharani, prior to Shri Shukdev Goswami, who is the one trained by Radharani, and having Tadatme with Radharani, she forbade Shukdev Goswami, be careful while you're describing this pastime. Don't utter our names. Be careful, don't utter our names. But Shukdev Goswami, helpless, because he has taken remnants of Radharani. So he began the Rasa Leela with wonderful words. Bhagwan api taratri sharad full mallika vikshirante manaschakre yogamaya pashita. O sadhakas, be careful who are about to listen or read this pastime. Be careful because it's not an ordinary boy or a boyfriend with all so many girls around beginning this dance, this Rasa Leela. It is He's Bhagwan, endowed with all opulence and sweetness. Just like Vishnu Chakur Thakur, he's praying to his Ishtadev. Lila vilase bhakti manjare lolu palane sarvagya mugdha chanide gokulanante namaha. Say, oh my Ishta, my worshipable Gokulanand, Lila vilase, you're always absorbed in performing your pastime. Bhakti manjare lolu palane, you're very greedy to relish The Manjari, the mood of the Manjari. Sarvagya Mugdhe cha nidhe, Gokulanante Namaha. You know everything, your omniscience, but you also get bewildered. You forget that you're supreme. That's the beauty of the pastime. So, Gokulanante Namaha. If we ask Krishna, what is the best amongst all your pastimes? Lila Purushottam. So in Brihad Vaman Puran, Krishna said, Santi yadya me prajya, Lila sastro manohara, nahi jane smrite rase, mano kim drisham bhave. Even though I have performed many pastimes, but when I think of Ras Lila, I get too restless. I don't know what is there present in this Ras Lila. Makes me so restless. So restless. So, if devotees, you're familiar with Chatur Shloki Bhagavatam, second canto Srimad Bhagavatam, where Krishna imparted knowledge to Brahma in four verses which comprise complete Bhagavatam. Jnanam param guhyame yad vigyan samanvitam. In that Chaturshloki Bhagavatam, the first verse, which is Jnanam, Krishna is imparting this knowledge to Brahma. And he's boldly saying, with this, Vishnu Chatur Thakur say, he raised his index finger and touched on his chest. As he, in at the battlefield of Kurukshetra, also raised his finger and he told, Aham sarvasya prabhu, matta sarvam pravartate. I am the Lord of everyone. Everything emanates from me. And again in Srimad Bhagavatam, when he's imparting this knowledge to Brahma, he touched his index finger on his chest. And he said, Aham evasam evagre, nanyastat asatcha param, pashat aham yo avshishyati, so asmin aham. In short, the meaning of this verse is Krishna saying, Aham, Aham, Aham three times. I was present prior to creation, I'm present in creation, and I'm going to be after creation. Three times this word aham he mentioned in this Chaturshloki Bhagavad. And the commentary on this verse spoken by Krishna to Brahma, our Srinivas Acharya Prabhu, Rasik commentary on this, that where Krishna was present prior to creation, where Krishna is present in creation and after creation, where, which spot? When you describe Rasa Lila, Srinivas Acharya Prabhu said, Krishna always and always in Ras Lila, he don't want to leave Ras Lila. He's always and very happy in Ras Lila because this is not Kama Lila. This is Prema Lila. This Lila is not about lust. This Lila is about Prema. Where the topmost enjoyer means Krishna, Bhoktaram. He's the best enjoyer. Instead of enjoying this, he's serving this pastime. So no one here is enjoyer. Everyone, the all ingredients. Ras means rasa, mellow. Lemonade have so many ingredients. Gurudev described. In lemonade, you have lemon, you have salt, you have sugar, many other spices, which make lemonade so delicious. Similarly, ras. In ras, there's supposed to be four important ingredients. Otherwise, ras cannot take place. What are the four important ingredients? One is Nayak. Nayak means hero. And who is the hero here? Dheer Lalit Nayak. Not Dhirodat, not Dhir Shant, not Dhirodat. Dheer Lalit Nayak. And the quality of Dheer Lalit Nayak is very vidagdha. He's very intellectual and is always very humorous. He knows all the arts. So specifically, that feature of Krishna exhibited in this Ras Leela as Dheer Lalit Nayak. The second most important ingredient, which is the most important, without which Ras Leela cannot take place, is the heroine, Naika. She usually name money, Rup Goswami specifically told Naika. Hmm. Here Naika means Radharani. Without Raseshwari, Ras cannot take place. All other ingredients are present, but if Radharani is not present, then Bhakti Thakur wrote this song. Bole tu bina kaha rasa, tu lagi mora parajavasa. Every year I used to sing this bhajan at Vamsivata. That's my favorite. Bhakti Thakur, he's like Gagar with Sagar. He just the Ras Panchadhyay 10.29 chapter from 29 to 33. This 5 chapter in just one tiny small bhajan. Braja Vipine Yamuna Kule Mancha Manohara Shobita Phule. Yeah. So in that bhajan, Bhakti Thakur is saying, Bole tuhu bina kaha ras. Shri Krishna said, Oh Radharani, oh Radhe, without you, ras cannot take place. Tuhu lagi more brajavas. Only because of you, I live in Braj. Otherwise, I have no other motives. So that's the second ingredient, Radharani. Third is also very important, and they are the sahacharis. Sahacharis means the gopis. If gopis are not there, then there is no fun in Ras Leela. When Shri Mahaprabhu met Shri Ramanand Rai on the bank of Godavari, and Shri Ramanand Rai giving so many details to Mahaprabhu about Krishna Tattva, Radha Tattva, Gopi Vichar, there Shri Ramanand Rai said, Gopi Gan Bina E Lila Pushti Kabunai, Gopi Gan Vistariya Gopi Aswade. Without the assistance of the gopis, these pastimes cannot be nourished. Their gopis are the one who makes this pastime expand, and they are the one who are relishing this. So it looks like Krishna is doing pastime for the Radharani. It appears like Radharani is performing this pastime for Krishna, but actually their intent to one degree is also to give pleasure to the gopis. So third most important ingredient is the sahacharis, is the gopis. And now the fourth one, which is also very, very important, very important. Guess what? Vrindavan Dham. If Vrindavan Dham is not there, there's the foundation of a Ras Leela. Ras cannot take place. You can ask me why. Because these three ingredients were present in Kurukshetra too. When meeting took place of Krishna and Brajavasis at Kurukshetra, Krishna was there, Radharani was there, the gopis were there. And not to that, Krishna even proposed Radharani. Let's do Ras Leela here. Radharani cannot take do Ras Leela at Kurukshetra because the foundation of that Ras Leela, Shri Vrindavan Dham is absent there. And what is that Vrindavan Dham? Which is so important that Krishna and Radharani and Gopis cannot do Ras Leela anywhere else? Because Radharani claims, Anir man man, more man Vrindavan. Mane vane ek kori mani. What is Vrindavan Dham? The heart of Radharani. Ras Leela can only take place on the heart of Radharani, nowhere else. So therefore, Shri Shukdev Goswami said, Priya Sahachari, so on Kurukshetra Smritas, Tatham Stam Radha Tad Obhyam Sangam Sukham, Tatrapi Antar Khela Madhur Murali Pancham Vishe, Mano me Kalind Pulin Vipanaya Swaranti. Oh, I cannot do Ras Leela here. My mind is going towards the bank of Jamuna, on the bank of Kalindi. Ras can only take place there. So Shri Vrindavan Dham is also the most important ingredients to make this ras to mellow of Rasa Leela. So Raseshwar and Raseshwari, Shri Radha Vinod Bihari, Shri Radha Madhav at Vamsivata, where Shri Shukdev Goswami, right in the beginning, giving alarm, alert. Bhagwan apita ratri, Sharrat full Mallika, Vikshurante Manashakare, Yogamaya Upashita. Is Bhagwan whose Aishwarasya, Samagrasya, Virasya, Yasasya, Shriya, Gan, Vairangye. He is also the topmost renunciate. He is the one who is about to perform this rasa dance with his gopis. What are the gopis? Anand chinmay ras pratibha mitavir तापि निज रूपते एव कलाभि गोलोक एव निवासते अखिलात्म भूतो गोविंदमादि पुरुषम तमं भजामि. Shri Radharani manifested from the left side of Krishna, and Shri Radharani expanded herself in so many other forms. Her moods expanded in other forms like Lalita Bhav of Radharani's Lalita, the Vishesh Bhav of Radharani's Vishaka, and many others. But prior to we hear Rasa Leela, I don't know how far we can go, but this is introduction, which is very important to know because this creates a foundation. Tattva Vichar, the Siddhanta, is very, very important because if we just jump to the Ras Vichar without proper understanding of the Siddhanta and Tattva Vichar, then it is just can create some kind of fanatism in the head. But we have to win a reality show, not in any dream show. So foundation is very important, and that's why commentators on Ras Leela, Srila Vishnu Chakur Thakur, Shri Jeev Goswami, Shri Sanatan Goswami, Srinivas Acharya Prabhu, and then Shirdhar Swami. Shri Shirdhar Swami, right in the beginning of Ras Leela, also making the sadhakas very careful. And he uttered one verse. Brahmadi Sanruram Darpa Kandarpa Darpaha Jaiti Shipati Gopi Ras Mandal Mandita. Brahmadi Sanruram Darpa Kandarpa Darpaha. Kandarpa means everyone knows. Kandarpa. Kandarpa Koti Kamini Vishesha Shobham Govindam Adi Purusham Tamam Bhajani. Kandarpa means Cupid. Some people say stupid. No, it's Cupid. Cupid is the one who makes everyone dance in this world, entangles everyone in repeated birth and death. So, Brahmadi Sanrudam, Cupid thinking, because of my influence, I have controlled or I have defeated the great personalities like Brahma. Brahma did creation and ran after his own daughter. Cupid is thinking because of my influence. Whereas this is not true. Shiva he ran after Mohani Avatar, beautiful Mohani Avatar. Cupid, Kandarpa is thinking because of my influence, which is not true. Naraji, because of the uh, play of a Yoga Maya, for Lord Ram to appear on this material planet, Narad wanted to marry Vish Mohini, Miss Universe, beautiful girl. Cupid is thinking because of my influence. He's just thinking. Whereas these are not true. But Cupid thinking any lust or any lusty attractions only happens because of me. That's true for conditioned souls, for material people. Yeah? But it can't be true for the great personalities like Brahma, Shiva, and Narayana. But Cupid is thinking to defeat the pride of Cupid. Brahm Adi Sanrudam Darp Kandarpa Darpaha. How beautifully Sridhar Swami Padi sing. Darp Kandarpa Darpaha. The pride, the proud of Cupid. Destroying the proud of Cupid. Krishna is performing this Ras Lila. But this is just a very insignificant reason for this. Jaiti Shipati. Oh, Jaiti, all glorious. Shipati. Shri means Lakshmi Devi. Yes, but when this word Shri comes on Vaikuntha Leela, it refers to Lakshmi Devi. When the word Shri applies in Ram Leela, it refers to Sita Devi. But when it is in Golok Leela or Vrindam Leela, it directly applies to Radharani. Jaiti Shripati Gopi Ras Mandal Mandita means Krishna who is beloved. Pati means husband. Okay. But here Krishna is a paramour, Parikrama bhav with Radharani. But Pati here means beloved of Radharani. Jaiti Shripati Gopi Ras Mandal Mandita. So Cupid is thinking, I've defeated everyone, but I've heard of Krishna. He's very beautiful. If I defeat him and get this Jai Patra, like letter of victory from Krishna, then I will declare everyone, I'm the one, conqueror of the whole world. I've defeated Krishna too. So he came and challenged Krishna. When Krishna was herding his cows on the bank of Jamuna, and he challenged Krishna, Hey Krishna, I want to have battle with you. I have these 5 arrows. Pushpabanaya. I have these 5 arrows. Krishna said, wait a minute, Cupid. This is not a conducive time because I'm with my cows. And there's a different kind of affection with the cows. I want to give us favorable time, favorable for you to attack on me. And that's going to be very soon on the bank of Jamuna at midnight. I'm going to play Ras, dance with my beautiful gopis. Cupid was so nice. He gave me his own weakness. Wonderful. Thank you so much. And this is what happened. Nishamya Geetam Tanandavardhanam. When Krishna played on his flute, and all the beautiful gopis, when they heard the flute song of Krishna, they gave everything. What they gave everything? 9 activities. Some were decorating themselves, some were serving their husband. What is that word? प्रवेश्यं तद् हित्वा पायतं शिशुपायनं शुष्वन्ति पतिं सखीं अश्नश्च पत्य भोजनं लिम्पत्य परिमजतसो अंजकस्य लोचनम. So they were decorating, some were putting cow dung in their courtyard, some were serving their husband, some were taking care of their children, etc. They gave up all their activities and they came towards Krishna, to serve Krishna, to see Krishna, to meet Krishna. And Gurudev used to give example. We all know how. Example to relate this, just if you have a wallet, you have some money, and the thief, a pickpocket, take your wallet. What are you going to do? You're going to run after to grab uh, your money. The the jewels which was present in the heart of the Braj Gopis, which they never show to anyone, they always keep hiding, and only they use those jewels to serve Krishna in his loving reciprocation. Krishna with that flute song, Venu Geet, he stole that jewel from the heart. And the gopis, they're running, they're chasing their jewels. Why? We don't want Krishna to see this because he's very tricky, he's Vedanta. If he's going to see this jewel, he's going to distribute to others. This is what Krishna wants. He wants the jewel, the prema which is in the heart of the gopis, to be known by everyone else. In this way, Krishna is serving the Braj Gopis. But Braj Gopis are running to hold that back. No, no, no. This is our asset. This is our property. Because na prema gandho asti durape maiparo. We have no tinge of prema. This is the mode of Radharani. One who is the embodiment of prema, Shri Radharani. She claims, I have no tinge of prema in me. Na prema gandho asti. Just like if I give a chinta money to Pujyapat Bekhanas Maharaj, he's not going to show up to everyone. He's going to keep in a locker there, keeping hiding in a locker. He's not going to show up to everyone because then it get robbed. So much problem will come. Radharani is keeping that jewel tight in the inner core of her heart. She don't want to reveal to anyone else. But Krishna wants to expose this, and therefore they're running. And when they came there, one earring and all makeup is distorted, and they came to Krishna. I'm just giving a outline of Rasa Lila, but there are many, many details into each and every step of Rasa Lila. When they came over the scene, Krishna welcomed them. Swagatam Mahabhaga, Priyam Kim Karvani. Wow, what a sarcastic remark. Oh, welcome, Go Braj Gopis. What makes you come here? This is very strange. And Gopis were just looking at each other. What he's saying? He's the one who invited us here. And now when we arrived here, he's asking, what is our reason to come here? It's just like a guest comes to your house. You're hosting a program and they knock the door and you open the door, welcome. What makes you bring here? It looks a little weird. So Gopis are not less. They were not submissive. And they spoke back to Krishna that this is our Vrindavan. We are here to see the beauty of Vrindavan. What is your problem in that? Krishna said, Braj Gopis. Krishna said, is my time over? No? Okay. Please give me a thumb because.
No, Marge, you're still good to go. I think Vikanas Marge is just saying that he has to go for.
Okay.
So he has to leave.
Because Vikanas Maharaj have chinta money, he got scared that he's carrying
No.
jewels.
No, no, it's just that at our time here, we have the time for Guru
Yeah.
Puja, and then we got to serve prasadam to the devotees, and then we got to cook lunch, and we have I've got a lot to do, so I have to leave, unfortunately. I'm sorry I couldn't catch the rest of this,
Thank you so
but
much.
it's very
Maharaj.
good to see you, Maharaji. I know where you're sitting. I recognize that spot. You're in Houston, right? Yep.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Well, offer my dandavats to the devotees there. Vishnu
My
Das,
Dhanvas to devotees there.
Dasila, all of them. Okay. So thank you so much. Haribol, Haribol.
Thank you, Maharaj. Hare Krishna. So, coming back to Vamsivata. Um, what I was saying? Why you are here? The Gopi said, this is our Vrindavan. We are here to adore the beauty of Vrindavan. Krishna said, you can see this at your home, from your houses too. Gopi said, no. We are here to see the waves of Jamuna. But what is your problem? Krishna said, no, go back. Serve your husbands. Go back and serve your husbands. Wife is always supposed to serve their husband, regardless, however the husband is. The wives are very happy to hear this. Husbands are very happy to hear this. Dushilo durbhago vriddho jad rogo adhan apiva. Even though the husband is the bad character, even the husband is ill fortune, durbhago, vriddho, old age, disease, or poor, wife is always supposed to serve her husband. Gopis heard this. And then there is a very beautiful story in that. I don't think so I have a time for that. Gurudev used to tell this story in Mathura, year 2001, 2002, to make us understand how this reciprocation takes place. You want me to say this or I just skip this point?
Yes, Marge. You got about 15 minutes or so.
15 minutes only? Rasa is not begun yet.
We can take a little bit longer, no worries.
Okay. Very good. So Krishna told gopis, you go back home. I will speak some other time this. This is just one example. So the gopi said, well, you are our husband. The ones who are at home, they're only statues. They're only statues. You are our beloved, means you are our husband. Because actually, that's why I was saying in the beginning, we need to know the foundation of Siddhanta and Tattva. Okay? Before we have to understand the glories of Rasa Lila. Otherwise, it looks like ordinary dealings. Husband, wife, what Krishna is saying, what wives are, I mean, the gopis are saying for their husbands, it looks like ordinary. Because as I said in the beginning, Brahmaji said, who are the gopis? Ananda Chinmay Ras Pratibhavitavis. They are the manifestation, Radharani is manifestation of Krishna, Haladani Shakti of Krishna. And all the gopis, they are manifestation of Shri Radharani. Therefore, Krishna is their uh, beloved, their husband. All others are just statues. This is what gopis proved there. So, gopis were thinking, what I'm doing, what we are doing here. Krishna invited us, and now he's saying why we are here. Then they started speaking amongst themselves in a very submissive mood. But the main point happened in Ras Leela is that's we call the main point in the Ras Leela is the vipakshas and swapakshas, the unfavorable ones and the favorable ones, both were present in Ras Leela. Means Chandravali, Shabbe, Padma, her group, which is vipakshas, and Radharani, Lalita, Vishaka, swapakshas, means towards Radharani. But then something was happening there, and that is Chandravali is thinking, I'm so fortunate. Krishna is dancing. Krishna is serving me. I'm so fortunate. And Radha is feeling some kind of man there. That how can Krishna being with me and he's also showing the same affection and same love for Chandravali, my Vipaksha. That means I have no importance. He's giving equal importance to both of us. And this was a turning point in Rasleela. This term has to be very important. Otherwise, there is no flavor in Rasleela. If everything goes very straight, then there is no fun. The gopis arrived and Krishna said, oh yes, gopis, let's start dance. Then Rasleela would have finished in 2 chapters. But the fun is only when there is some obstructions. And there becomes obstruction there. Tasyam tam svabhagyamadam vikshamanam chakeshava prashamana prasadaya tatav antardhiyate. Long story short, Chandravali is thinking, how fortunate I am. And Radharani is thinking, she's getting equal importance with Krishna. And Krishna is thinking, if this clash is always going to be go on in Ras Leela, then Ras cannot take place. Cannot take place. Therefore, what shall I do? So when there is two pakshas, two sides clash, better to just disappear from there. Because if I'm trying to hold on Chandravali explaining her, or Radharani is going to be pulled from both sides. Ras cannot take place then. So better, Krishna is very intelligent, very intellectual. Disappear. Tatavantardhyate. Yeah? Krishna disappeared from Raslila. You see how many verses and chapters I skipped back, coming directly to this point because the time is short. Krishna disappeared. Now all the gopis got uh, so much anxiety. Where Krishna is? Where Krishna is? Oh, he was just here. Sham Sundar just here. And all the gopis, they took hands in their hands in pairs. Let's all go in all the directions in search for Krishna in pairs. So Lalita Sati took hands of Vishaka, Tung Vidya Champaklata, Sudevi Rangadevi, in this way in pairs. But there came one beautiful gopi, a Shama Sakhi. Shama Sakhi, a beautiful gopi, who's covering her head with a veil. He took, she took the hand of Radharani, and Radharani understood who is this Shama Sakhi. This Shama Sakhi is none other than Krishna. In this way, in the middle of the gopis, Krishna took Radharani alone in a secluded place because he wants to be with Radharani and he only wants to serve Radharani with this mood of serving, not enjoying. Ras Lila is serving Lila, is not enjoying Lila. That's why this is not a lusty Lila, this is a Prem Lila. And Prem is all about serving, Prem is not about enjoying. That's the difference between lust and Prem. Kaviraj Goswami Chaitanya Charitamrita is saying, Kam Prem Bahu Antar, Kam Andatam Prem Nirmal Bhaskar. This gulf of difference between lust and Prem. Lust is in a mode of ignorance in darkness, and Prem is just like a rising sun, effulgent rising sun. So all the Sakhis in pairs, in all directions, in search of Krishna. And here Krishna brought Radharani on the bank of Jamuna at Shingarvat, decorating the hairs of Radharani. Kesh Prasadam Tavatra. Krishna's decorating the hairs of Radharani and Radharani taking mirror in her hands. And she's not looking at what kind of hairstyle I'm getting by Krishna, but she's only looking and adoring the beauty of Krishna in that mirror. So Radharani is serving Krishna by adoring his beauty, and Krishna is directly serving Radharani. Not only that, Krishna is massaging the feet of Sri Radharani. Where? At Seva Kunj. So much seva is going on. So much seva is going on. And Ishwar Devi, how much time I have? I'm actually more worried for time other than getting little distracted because
I think we can do another 10 minutes, Maharaj, and then
10 minutes.
is that
Ras Lila ki jai. Now all the gopis in search of Krishna, they started singing Gopi Geet in Viraha, in separation. Because my time is short, so I'm cutting down many episodes in between. Because without Gopi Geet, Ras Lila would have not been that flavored or not complete. Because this is the Udgar, means the heart emotions of the gopis, which they reflected by singing Gopi Geet. So just one or two verse. Jayati te dikam janmana braja sheyata indira shashvadatrahi Daita Dikshuta Dikshutavaka Tvaidhrita Sama Tam Vichimbate Tava Kathamritam Tapta Jivana Kavi Bhideditam Kalmashapaham Shavanamangalam Shivadatatam Bhuvi Grinanti Te Bhurida Jana Bhurida Jana. In separation, with so much emotions, the gopis are singing Gopi Geet. In the sense, Jaiti Dedikam Janmana Vraja, oh Shama Sundar, the moment you have taken birth in Braj, this Braj has become the sporty pastime of Radharani. because of your taken birth in this Braj. Krishna is cross-questioning gopis. Gopis, I'm not present, but you have your senses to enjoy. So go on enjoying your senses. What is there to cry and weep about? The gopi said, this is our problem which you don't understand. Senses can only enjoy when the mind is there. If there is no mind, senses have senses can't enjoy. So gopis then enjoy with your mind. Gopi said, but mind has been with you. Our mind is with you. How we can enjoy with our senses? And that too, we can't even destroy our senses. Why we can't destroy our senses? Because anyone who have tasted the flavor of your devotion, of your prema, become immortal. Our situation is very terrible right now. Our mind is with you, and you left senses with us. We can't even destroy our senses because the senses have tasted the devotion, your prema. And anyone who tastes the nectar of your pastimes eh, becomes immortal. So we can't even destroy our senses. We can't even enjoy our senses. We are in a very, very difficult situation. But we must say this. Tav kathamritam tapta jivanam. O Krishna, anyone who hears your nectarian pastimes from the lotus lips of a pure devotee who are authority on this, they get life. Tab kathamritam tapta jivanam. Those whose hearts are burning in this material world, they get a shower of nectar. All the kalmash, all the anarthas get eradicated immediately when one comes close and proximity with your nectarian harikatha, your pastimes. And those who spread those pastimes, those who speak those pastimes, they are the best donors. No matter if you donate 1 million, 1 billion, this is nothing in comparison of those who are speaking the nectarian pastimes of Krishna. This is nothing. 1 million, 1 billion is nothing. But right now we can't understand. We understand the value of 1 billion. Actually, if you offer me 1 billion, I'm immediately going to accept that. I'm not going to say no. But to understand to that status, that what Shri Gurudev, Shri Prabhupada, Shri Bhaktivinoda Thakur, and Rup Goswami Acharyas, they have given to us. For that also we need a qualification, that adhikar, that qualification to understand. Then we're going to come to that understanding of that standard that they are the best donors. Not right now. If I give you $1 million and say, don't listen, Yashodhara is Didi arranging this Zoom Harikatha, don't attend 1 hour Harikatha, I give you $1 million. How many of you are going to accept my proposal? See, it needs a foundation, a qualification to understand what is the significance of that 1 hour Harikatha in comparison with $1 million. You know? Phonetically, we can say no, 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 no. But if you see $1 million, that's amazing. So, Hurida Jana, they're the best donors. We are blessed. I'm ending up here by saying that we are blessed ones because we got in contact, in proximity with those best donors. I'm ending up glorifying Srila Gurudev, Srila Prabhupada, Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur Prabhupada, all his prominent disciples, Srila Bhakti Thakur, Sri Narottam Thakur, Sri Rupa Goswami, and Sri Shukdev Goswami, who's reciter of this Ras Lila. Best and best donor. If they would have not given this donation to us, the world would have been bereft of understanding the loving reciprocation of Sri Radha and Krishna and the significance of Ras Lila. Many people don't understand this. They think this is some vulgar. Beautiful women giving up their husbands on the bank of Jamuna in midnight, playing with, dancing with Krishna. Who is he? They think Krishna is ordinary personality, a boy. If these donors, Sri Rupa Goswami, and following the line of Sri Rupa Goswami, Sri Gurudev would have not given to us this donation of Krishna Katha, the Rasa Katha, the world would have been bereft of this. So finally, we all need blessings. Yes or no? One who has started this Rasa Leela, not me, Shukdev Goswami, we need his blessings. And he, in the last, giving blessings to all of us. All of us, regardless whatever qualification we have. We need these blessings from the best of all donors. Vikviritam Brajbadam idam cha Vishnum Shraddhanna to anushunnya tatha varneva Bhakti param bhakti pratilabhe kama Hide rop shagnati acharena dhiraha. Blessings, Shukdev Goswami. You all are so tolerant and you went into Ras Leela to hear what I spoke. But what I spoke was not just me, I was aligned with the mood of Radharani and Tadatme, oneness with Radharani. Now I'm giving you blessings. Anyone who hears this beautiful Ras Leela pastime or any other memorious pastime of Radha and Krishna, a qualification is given to them. What is that? First, the Prema Bhakti will come in the heart, and with the effect of that Prema Bhakti, all anarthas, contaminations will vanish from there. Provided with only one factor, we have to hear from higher authorities, from the best donors, not ordinary bogus people. Bhakti param bhakti pratilabhe kama. First, the prema bhakti will come just by hearing about Ras Leela. Prema bhakti come in the heart, and with the influence of prema bhakti, lust, anger, greed, all these contaminations get immediately destroyed. Thank you so much for having me visiting Vamsivata digitally. As I'm not in Braj now, soon I'm going to be in Braj. I'm going to, if I get the opportunity, I'm going to speak Vamsivata if sannyasis will allow me. Ras Leela, because as I said, it can't be complete in 1 hour. It takes many, many hours to complete this. Thank you, Ishwari Didi, and thank you, Zoom team, for having this wonderful, wonderful plan of making everyone go to Braj by hearing. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Maharaj, Dandavat Pranams. That was fabulous. I it's so difficult to actually describe any of the leelas that are taking place in but especially those that are so receipt and has so much depth to them. So I'm really I'm really grateful that you came to speak here on this platform, and I'm sure, and I think all the devotees are also really grateful to hear from you, Maharaj. We're really fortunate, and thank you for agreeing to speak, because I know that your schedule is tight, but even then, you've made time to come and speak on Braj, which is really important. I don't know if Tridandi Maharaj is still here and he wants to say something. If he's because I know that his time was coming to an end as well. If Tridandi Maharaj is there, then if you want to say something, Maharaj, I don't know if he's there or not. But thank you, Maharaj, again, from the bottom of my heart that you've come, and also thank you for giving all of us the blessings to try and reach the goal that Gurudev wants us to get to. It's really important to be reminded, and going to these pilgrimage places, going to these places like Vamsivata reminds us of what Gurudev wants to give us. So important for us to understand this. So thank you, Maharaj, again.
This is how we can participate in Braj Mandal Parikrama. I humbly request devotees, please come if possible. Even if it's not possible, still you come, touch this holy dham, Braj Mandal Parikrama. And this year we're only going to have for just 9 days. We're going to cover up many spots in 9 days, starting from 28th October to 5th November. So if you make it happen. Very good. But if for some reason, work situations, etc., if you can't, then with your mind, you can come to Braj Mandal Parikrama, but mind is always wandering in different directions. Any other option? Yes, this is the best option, and participate in this Zoom Parikrama, because of by hearing also is as equal as visiting the Holy Dham.
Wonderful. So Ochidani Marj says that he had to leave also, but he says thank you also, Marj, for joining and participating. And he'll catch up with you soon, hopefully, when he's in Radhakund, so whenever we go there. Whenever we go there, maybe we can meet with him. Okay, we're gonna close with Kirtan from Anant Prabhu. Let me just unmute him. And then, before we start Kirtan, just a reminder that this Bhakti Zoom is for 30 days, so the whole Parikrama. For the devotees that are unable to, please, you can join the WhatsApp group that I've shared in the link. But daily it's around the same time. There's only some days that are not the same time. But you'll be informed in the WhatsApp group for that. So thank you for all the devotees that are coming to listen, because your ears are the inspiration for all of the Vaishnavas that are speaking to offer their wonderful Harikatha to us and giving us Gurudev's heart practically. So thank you all for joining. Thank you to the Seva team that are running this with me and helping me do all of this. So yeah, thanks to everyone. Anant Prabhu, you are free to start Kirtan. Hari Hari Bol, Dandavat Pranams.
Dandavat Pranams, Gurudev, and to all the devotees. Yeah, I thought I would take from your lecture and try and do Vraja Vipine.
Yes.
Okay. Vraja Vipine Jamuna Kule Mancha Manohara Shobita Phule Vraja Vipine Jamuna Kule Mancha Manohara Shobita Phule Vanaspati lata tushaye aki Vanaspati lata tushaye aki Tadupari kato dakaye paki Tadupari kato dakaye paki Malaya nile vihaye dire Malaya nile vahaya dire Ali kula madhu lobhete fire Malaya nila vahaye dire Ali kula madhu lobhete fire Vamsivata Udapatara Vasantira Raka Udapatara Komodi Bitare Adare Sada Komodi Bitare Adare Sada Emata samaye rasika bara Emata samaye rasika bara Arambhila rasa murali thara Yamata samaye rasikabara Arambhila rasa muralidhar Shatakoti gopi majhe tehari Shatakoti gopi majhe hari Radha saha nache ananda kori Radha saha nache ananda kori e, e. Madhava Mohini Gaya Gita Madhava Mohini Gaya Gita Harilo Sakala Jagata Cheta Harilo Sakala Jagata Cheta Sthavara Jangama Mohila Sati Sthavara Jangama Mohila Sati Haraolo Chandra Baliramati Haraolo Chandra Baliramati Mathiya Varaja Kishora Mana Mathiya Varaja Kishora Mana Antarita Hoya Radha Takhan Mathiya Varaja Kishora Mana Manantira Hoya Radha Takhan Bhakati Vinoda Paramatagane Bhakati Vinoda Paramatagane Rasa Bangilo Yaji Radha Vihane Rasa Bangilo Yaji Radha Vihane Shatakoti Gopi Madhavamana Shatakoti Gopi Madhavama Rahite Narilo Kari Jata Rakhite Narilo Kari Jata Venu Gite Dake Radhika Nama Venu Gite Dake Radhika Nama Eso eso Radha Daka Yesham Eso eso Radha Daka Yesham Bhangiya Shri Rasa Mandala Tabe Bhangiya Shri Rasa Mandala Tabe Radhan Veshane Chalaye Jab Bhangiya Shri Rasa Mandala Tabe Radhayan Veshane Chalaye Jabe देखिए दिया राधे रखो प्राण देखो दिया राधे रखो प्राण बलिया कांदाए कानने कान बलिया कांदाए कानने कान निर्जन कानने राधा रे धारी निर्जन कानने राधा रे धारी मिलिया पराना चुड़ाया हार मिलिया पराना चुड़ाए हार बोले तू हुई ना कहार रास बोले तू हुई ना कहार रास तू लागी मोरा बरजबास तू लागी मोरा बरजबास Radhika Charanatale, Radhika Charanatale. Bhakati Vinota Kandiya Bole, Bhakati Vinota Kandiya Bole. तुहु गाना माझे आमारे गानी, तुहु गाना माझे आमारे गानी. किंकरी करिया राख आपनी, किंकरी करिया राख आपनी. जय राधे जय राधे जय राधे जय श्री राधे जय राधे जय राधे जय राधे जय श्री राधे. हरे कृष्णा Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Gaur Premanande Hare Hare Bol. I think Diddy's left already, so
Ball. Yes, I'm gonna end the Zoom.